What's going down, guys? Hi, baby.
There's not going to be high up there.
Did you go really high up there?
Mm-hmm.
Go. Let's see if anybody jumps on. Maybe everybody's busy. You guys busy or what? Oh, there we got somebody. Leave me a message. Who is it? Who jumped on? Okay, we got 3 people. Write me a message so I know who's on. Can somebody write a message? No, that one's too wet. Hi, Linda. Okay, so yesterday I had my infusion that you guys know. I did that live before they started giving me my enzyme. And I always get a private room. And what's up? And so when they started giving me my infusion, they closed the door. And I went into shock. I couldn't get up out of the chair. I couldn't yell. I couldn't make any noise. Every time my heart beat, I had severe pains in my head, my heart, my chest got tight. My kidneys were killing me. I couldn't move. I was jerking around real bad. And so I mustered up all the strength that I could, but it took me a good minute and a half to get to the door. And I made a little bit of noise, and the nurses rushed in. They called the rapid response team to come check me. My body went into total shock because of the enzyme. And so they shut it down. They gave me a few injections to counteract the enzyme. And they let me sit there for about 45 minutes. They had other people check me. And I was scared. I thought I was having a heart attack or a stroke. I didn't know what was going on. I've never felt like that in my life. So they thought they had given me the enzyme too fast. So they're like, do you want to try again at a slower rate? I'm like, well, if you guys think that it was too fast, let's try it at a slower rate. You know, I'm not a doctor or anything. So I listened to them. And so they started off slower. And I just kept feeling worse and worse and worse. And my wife came in and sat with me for a while with the 2 kids. And she got up to take the kids to the restroom. And then the nurses came in because I had the lights off. When they came in, they turned on the lights. And then I noticed that I was super itchy and I was all swollen and had hives. My tongue was swollen. My throat hurt. My face was numb and tingly. My lips were getting swollen. And so they go, oh man, you're having a reaction to it. So they had to stop the infusion again. They gave me about 7 injections of crap. And they were pretty worried about me. They gave me high doses of Benadryl through my IV too. They gave me some steroids. They gave me some other stuff. And so I go, the second time was obviously allergic reaction. The first one, they said my body went into shock because of the enzyme. And this is my 4th time doing it. I've never had a problem during the infusion. Usually it knocks me on my ass for 3 days after. And then I'm fine. No Big Macs for me. I've cut back on carbs. I'm down like 20 pounds. And get up out of the snow, baby. Did you hurt your butt? Okay, go play. Anyways. Yes, I got to have my 2 cheeseburgers yesterday with my weeds. No bun. And anyways, after I had to wait there for a while. I mean, I'm shaky today. You guys could tell by the phone. I'm definitely weak. I still have a headache. My tongue hurts from being swollen. My kidneys hurt every once in a while. But I think I'll live. But I was pretty scared yesterday. I've never felt that way. And yeah, so they sent me to my rheumatologist right after. He wanted to see me immediately, and he told me that no more infusions for me. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board. But he's retiring Friday. And so my new doctor starts on the 18th, and I'm a little worried about it because out of 23 years of dealing with at least 15 different rheumatologists, he's the only one that's done anything for me, and he's retiring. So I'm kind of a little bent out of shape about having a new doctor, but you never know. He could have some good ideas on what I need to do or whatever. But I appreciate all the info you guys send me about gout stuff. But I've been through it all. I've tried everything. And the sad thing is, when you go to a doctor now, or when I go to a doctor now, except for this last one that I had that's retiring, I've known more about gout than the doctors did. I've researched it. My wife's researched it. I've tried everything. And man, I really had high hopes for this infusion because it was supposed to take me all off of my meds and everything. So I was like super excited because I take so many meds in the morning and then at night for gout. It's like a small meal. I mean, you can pretty much take them for a snack. But yeah, that was pretty scary yesterday, guys. And I just want to let you guys know. So I had to bring my kids have been like, it's all good, I'll live, but thank you. I had to bring my son to the ER this morning, so my wife's over there with him at the ER, and I'm letting my little girl play on the playground, which she's gonna fall right now. But he's been sick for a couple days. He's got the croup. Oh my God, my knee is killing me. Don't fall, baby. I don't want you going up that one. That one, look at where she's at. Can you guys see this? Don't fall, pay attention. Pay attention. If you fall, Daddy will catch you. Anyways, you did pretty good, but I don't want you on that one anymore. It's too wet and icy, you'll slip. So, he's got the croup. They're gonna have to give him a steroid shot, and he'll be good to go. My oldest son gets croup like 2 times a year. Yeah, go down the slide, baby. So, yeah, you never know, Linda. I'm optimistic, but I wasn't feeling good to even drive over here, but kids are more important, so I drove them over here. My wife doesn't like to drive in the ice and stuff, so that's where I'm at. Yeah, croup is it's not in the lungs, it's just in the throat. It causes phlegm and like a obstruction in the airway, so it's hard for them to breathe. And usually when they get this steroid shot, it knocks it out in a couple days. And I know it sounds weird, but when it's ice and cold and icy outside, that's the best time to take them outside to breathe in the cool air. It really helps. And I know you think when they're sick to keep them inside, but bundle them up in a blanket, take them outside, and let them breathe that cold air. But I don't know, it's kind of like beating a dead horse, I guess. Something you just don't do. It was, I think it was 18 this morning, and I think it was about 25 when we left the house. And we have to cross over big hills and still had quite a bit of snow to come over here to the hospital. So, because we live an hour between both towns that have hospitals, so we always come to the one to the east because there's like never any wait. So by the time I parked the car, she was already in a room being seen. So that was pretty cool. It's always nice to come over here. When I have a bad attack, this is where I come because they get you right in. They don't know too much about gout though, so I always got to tell them what to do. But they're pretty good with kids here. But hopefully you guys are all having a good Wednesday. And no, nobody likes to wait when you're not feeling good, so this is the place to come. Super fast. If we would have went the other town, it's usually a 4-hour wait, and then you're there for about 8 hours, and you don't get any treatment at all, really. The people that every time I go in for a gout attack, they think I'm just there for pain meds, and I tell them no, I don't need pain meds. I need a Toradol shot, or you know, check my uric acid level. That's awesome, Dozer Bull. I'd rather be there. I like it cold. Where I live, it gets to negative 50, and then with wind chill, it gets over that. I mean, below that too. So I don't see the new doctor until February 18th, which is kind of scary in itself because my new doctor leaves the 1st, and I'm going to go take him a thank you card and give him my phone number and take him his favorite coffee on Friday before he goes, because he bought a ranch in Texas and he's retiring. So, and the weird thing is he's going to Vegas for 2 weeks on his way to Texas. So thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, so there's going to be about a 17-day gap with no doctor, and if I have a big flare or something, I'll probably have to come over here. I already did change my diet. I've been on a crazy diet since I was pretty much 15 years old. I can't eat some foods that are high in purines because it'll give me gout. Only 2 kinds of people from Texas, steers and queers, and I don't see no horns, right? So that's a joke that I know, but that's just a joke. I don't eat a lot of weird things. I'm a big guy, and people think I eat all kinds of weird stuff, but I don't. I'm not your normal gout person. I'm supposed to be eating chicken or turkey. Purines are stuff that's in like lentil beans, spinach, asparagus, and the list goes on and on and on. No red meat or no alcohol, so they say for the normal person. So if I look at a piece of chicken, I get the gout. If I look at a piece of turkey, I get the gout. So like hamburger doesn't bother me, stuff like that. I'm totally different than the normal gout person. That's why I've always been like a weird case to the doctors. I don't live in Texas. You mess with the bull, you get the horn. I'm definitely not normal when it comes to a lot of things. But gout, I've always fooled the doctors because I'm so different. The normal, I take an Epsom salt bath every night. Every night, I take an Epsom salt bath. I get my Epsom salt at the dollar store. Out of the $1 bag, you get 2 nights out of it. And sometimes they don't have it, and I got to get the $7 bag at like Walmart. But it even makes a difference with the kids. It helps them sleep too. They sleep way better when they take an Epsom salt bath. I still have a little bit, Angela. I'm almost out though. I do that too, discerning light. And you want to know what's weird? So if like my toe hurts or whatever, bacon fat works amazing. You wrap bacon fat around it and it'll take the pain out. No, they did not, Tin. They only got about half, not even half of the bag of my enzyme in me yesterday. As soon as it started happening, as soon as they started the enzyme treatment, I went into shock right off the get-go. And so then they cut it off when I was shaking all around, man. I didn't know, I was seriously thought I was a goner. I thought I was dying. I didn't know what was happening. Never had that happen before. I have tried acupuncture. And then they waited 30 to 45 minutes and they tried it again, 10, and I had a bad allergic reaction. My throat swelled up, my tongue, my face, my lips. I had hives all over, and they cut me off, and no more infusions for me. They said my body built up a tolerance against it, or I don't know the correct terms, but he said it yesterday when I went to see him. But so I'm kind of bummed about the whole thing, but no, I'm not dying yet. I got too many kids I gotta take care of, and my wife, so I can't die yet. But it'll happen one day. The only one that I know of, it's kind of new. It's called Cristexa. It's for people with severe gout, and I was only the second person to get it in my county. And that's true, Julie and Brad. True that. So it was fairly new, and the day before my appointment, I got authorized to get about 6 months of treatment, and then the next day it doesn't work for me. I was super bummed. But there's two big dogs here that just showed up. One's on a huge leash, and nobody's claiming it. Here he comes now. It says no dogs in the park. You shouldn't be here. I don't know, 10. Give me a call later. But yeah, so I'm super bummed out, guys. I still have a bad headache today. My kidneys hurt every once in a while. What, baby?
I want doggy.
No, don't play with the dog because we don't know anything about it, okay? It looks like a mean dog.
They're fluffy dog.
Yes, Matt, I do use CBD. It has helped me out quite a bit. All the scars on my legs from surgeries. I used to have like massive welts and lumps. Those are all gone since I started using CBD. So it does work for that kind of stuff for me anyways.
Dad,
What, baby?
I want that there
Okay, give me a minute. I'll walk you over there, okay? Love you.
for you.
Can I have a kiss?
Yeah.
Give me a kiss. So I think I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna walk my daughter to the other park. Man, I feel like crap.
Yeah.
And since that happened and they gave me all those injections, I've been so hungry ever since. It's super weird. I can't even explain it. All right, Angela. 15 days out of the month, that's not good. I know you guys probably don't want to hear this, but with my gout meds, I have like diarrhea 350 days out of the year because it messes with my stomach. I hate having gout. I don't wish this on my worst enemy. It sucks. But it is what it is. I'll get through it. And remember, if you have a horse with a broken leg, you got to shoot it. Just don't shoot it in the other leg. You got to shoot it to kill it. Thanks, David. Same to you, bro. But I'm going to walk my little girl. Really, Angela? I never even thought of that. I'm going to walk my girl to the other little park right here and play with her for a while. So I just wanted to let you guys know. So if you guys don't see me for a couple days, I didn't die. And I'm trying to get the hammer up today so then I can hammer down later. There's that other dog now. But anyways, you guys take care. Peace. Hammer down. Farmers for truth. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.